Welcome to the highlights of the second day's play in this third test between the Windies and England. The action taking place in St. Lucia. After the first day of this test match, England had moved themselves quite serenely to 231 for 4, and that was mainly due to a partnership of 124 unbroken between Butler and Stokes, 29 to Burns, 20 to Denley. A couple of batsmen getting starts but not carrying on prior to that partnership. The star of the bowling was Kimo Paul, 2 for 42. Roach was very, very unlucky in his bowling on day one. Gabriel and Joseph picking up a wicket apiece. Let's go straight to the action now with Darren Ganga and Michael Atherton.
Good morning to you, Michael, and good morning to all our viewers, wherever you are, looking at this telecast. What an exciting day in this test series. Expected. As you're well aware, both England batsmen will need to start afresh. Conditions might be a little bit different. A little bit of rainfall before the start of the day's play. Covers were on, so there just might be a little bit of extra moisture in the atmosphere, maybe on the pitch, on the outfield as well. Outfield has been a little bit on the slow side, hence the reason for England scoring rate of 2.7 yesterday in 83 overs. Windies will need to make the adjustment in their bowling. A little bit too much on the short side, especially in that third session.
And Stokes has taken guard. He said yesterday that he looked at footage of himself playing Test match 100 at Lords a few years ago, and he was trying to rediscover that feel, that balance between attack and defence. He did it well yesterday, but he's got to start again now. Thankfully, the rains of the morning have gone. We've got a bright, breezy morning, and we're just about ready to get underway. Bowling! Brilliant from Shannon Gabriel. Full, straight, right on target.
That's his weapon. That delivery that comes into the right-hander. You're always in doubt when he's on that line and the ball comes in. Gets it on target. Spoke about being a little bit straighter collectively as a bowling unit. Well, Shannon Gabriel, he's shown exactly why you should be. Going through the defenses of Jos Buttler, and he's gone for well played 67. It's 232 for 5.
Bairstow to the crease, back in his favoured position, I suppose, as a wicketkeeper batsman at number 7. That's a good bounce and well played by Bairstow. The ball was angling in, and therefore that made it awkward to sway inside the line, which is what he did. But he was flexible enough to do so. That has beaten Dowrich. It went fine down the leg side. Bat on it, so runs given. 238 for 5.
Unavoidable. A little too fine. Dowrich didn't have a chance. Just enough bat on it from Ben Stokes. Using the pace, deflecting the ball, as you'd expect when facing a new ball.
In the air, dropped. A relatively easy chance, never easy in your follow through, but that was a good height. 250 for 5. He deserved one this morning. He's already had a bowled. Bairstow just slightly not transferring his weight, chipping it back. fingertip stuff. Wider on the crease, pulled away hard and pulled away for 4. I think that was a no ball. It was.
Not a good idea to be trying to bowl short on this pitch at his pace.
Showed his inexperience there, Douge, a little bit. You know, he's all over Stokes here. They've had a good half hour. Up in the air. The keeper should get there. Will the keeper get there? He does. Oh, what a grab. What a grab that is. Brilliant catch in a swirling breeze. And Dowrich has pulled off an absolute beauty of a grab.
Yeah, it was in the air for a long time, but it was far away from him. And quick feet and agility. And this is what Shane Dowrich has improved tremendously on. We've seen it go up, set off, kept his eyes on it, judged how far away from him it was, and then steadies himself, and there's the dive. Well taken. Ends an important innings for England by Ben Stokes. Wicket for Kemar Roach. The first over of his new spell. Here counts for Ben Stokes for 79. It's 256 for 6.
This is a really challenging line. Oh, there's a mix-up here. Bairstow's quick. He's going to need to be. The West Indies fielders are questioning, I think, certainly the first LBW bit and maybe the running of Bairstow down the middle of the pitch. Review.
Thank you. Here we go, Rod. Impacts in line, wickets missing. We'll get you back on screen. You can stay with your original decision of not out.
Big in-swinger, big drive. Just what Ian Bishop was saying. Roach has Bairstow again.
th time in Test match cricket that he's been bowled. It's been said all morning. Beautifully bowled. Kemar Roach has bowled superbly on day 1 and is getting the rewards on day 2, but not for the first time in this series either. Bairstow has had his stumps hit. It's an excellent session of bowling for the Windies this morning. Superb. Bairstow goes for 2, 270 for 7.
And he's away. That with that in swing nicely. Probably not the run chase that Shannon Gabriel was looking forward to, and they're going to run 4. All run 4 as Wood gets off the mark. .274 for 7. Prodded at it. West Indies have been absolutely outstanding this morning. Moeen Ali, the latest England batsman to depart.
A magnificent hour and a half of bowling, of fielding, of effort and discipline from the West Indies. It's just bounced a little bit. It's a superb cricket surface, this. It rewards good bowling and it rewards good batting if you're capable enough. The catching has been much better by the West Indies too. They dropped a couple yesterday, but they've been excellent with the catching this morning. Nothing wrong with the legality of the delivery. Ali goes for 13, 275 for 8.
High in the air, no control. I think he gets away with this. No. What a terrific catch. An athletic catch, as nonchalant as you like.
Made it look so easy, Alzari Joseph. We saw him take a similar catch in that first Test match at Kensington Oval when he got rid of Moeen Ali. Just enjoyed this one. Top edge. goes to his right. Alzarri Joseph, who is on a wide fine leg position. Long arms, no problem at all. Not a wicket for Kemar Roach. Went wicketless on day one. Already produced 3 for his team. Wood goes for 6. It's 277 for 9.
Fended off and taken at third slip. Jimmy Anderson's done and dusted. England will be bowling sooner rather than later. 6 down this morning.
This was the final wicket. Aggression yet again by the Windies. Short delivery took his eyes off the ball. Simple catch. Timo Paul made no mistake. Ended the innings on 277. Guess who? Kemar Roach leading in terms of wickets for the West Indies.
Another collapse of epic proportions by England, losing 6 for 46 in the morning session, bowled out for 277. The top score came from Ben Stokes with 79. Jos Buttler also got a half century, 67 to him. After his toils on day one, Kemar Roach finally got the wickets that he deserved, finishing again as the leader of the pack with 4 for 48. A couple of wickets for Shannon Gabriel, who also bowled well in that session, and 2 for 61 for Alzarri Joseph.
10 minutes to go before the break. It can be tricky 10 minutes here. Joe Root getting this field right. It's going to be 4 slips. The 4th slip is very close. Jimmy Anderson to open proceedings against John Campbell. We should get 3 overs in here before the break. Captain Brathwaite has strapped him on. He will take first strike. Jimmy Anderson should swing this ball. We've seen it swing consistently. The ball that's pitched up by the Windies bowlers.
Brathwaite opens the account for the West Indies. First run on the board.
Good length. Beauty.
We've had a number of play and misses when England batted. Already England bowlers testing the West Indies openers. Very good line, good length.
That's prompted a field change. Keaton Jennings goes under the lid. He's in play.
Wonderful opportunity here for England to probably nip away at least 1 wicket before the lunch interval. But just give them a bit of psychological advantage for that post-lunch period.
He's left that. 2 without loss. You see his setup, John Campbell, and he's quite happy to come out of his crease. He's about a foot outside of his crease. So 3 overs, watchful 2 without loss as we go to the lunch break.
Both openers will be very relieved It's a funny little session when you've got 3 overs to bat before a break. Can't really get yourself into stride as a batsman. More so as an opener. Bowlers are fresh. Ball is new. It's always very challenging. Well, the West Indies opening pair, they've seen off these 3 overs. Both teams will have a chance to reflect on what transpired in that first session. Windies will be very happy with the outcome.
Just a short period of batting by the Windies in which they finished the session and head to lunch on 2 without loss. They're still trailing though by 275 runs.
That finished off England's innings. West Indies got through the 3 overs just before lunch. And Jeffrey Dujon, this is a big session now for England's bowlers to see if they can get the same kind of life and movement that West Indies got this morning. Start from Broad, bit of extra bounce. Good to see Keaton Jennings under the lid at short leg, and Broad has posted 4 slips as well. Thick edge beats the widest of the slips. It's Rory Burns, I think, in that 5th slip position, and that brings Brathwaite his first boundary.
Well, it's just his way of playing, Craig Brathwaite. He's by no means a stylist. He depends on his concentration, limited stroke play to keep him at the wicket.
Oh, as Campbell just launches Anderson over the top. That is a remarkable shot. A remarkable shot.
Well, he's been under so much pressure at the other end that he's seen something up in his arc. There's no one out there, and goes straight down the ground. And this is the way he plays. He looks to be aggressive.
Flipped off his hip with great style. So he launches Anderson straight down the ground for 4, and now mirror image of Gordon Greenwich, perhaps, that knee up, and just flips him off his hip for 6.
Well, if Jimmy Anderson hadn't got the message before, he's got it now. You can't just amble into me. Just back of a length. Wasn't really that short. Was going across him as well, but got it in the middle and hitting with the breeze. And that just goes for 6.
Ooh. Well, the fast bowlers don't usually like getting hit back over their heads, and then nonchalantly flicked off their hip for 6. And not a bowler with over 500 Test wickets either.
Well, he's been grumpy most of the time, Jimmy Anderson, so that's not surprising.
High, maybe. It certainly came back. Anderson likes it, and the finger goes up. Anderson will have a chat with Brathwaite here. Height is the issue he may review.
Pitching in line, impact in line, wickets missing. Kumar will get you back on screen, and he'll get you to change your decision to not out. You're on screen.
It ain't going to do Jimmy Anderson's mood much good at all. Big appeal again. Looked a little more leg side to me this time. And Dharmasena's finger stays down this time. Anderson and Root confer. It was fuller, but it just felt a little more leg side to me. I think Root was going to review, but has been told by both umpires that he's actually run out of time.
Is that a review, Kumar?
A bit of confusion there, because I think Root wanted to review, but the umpires had said he'd run out of time. He's got 15 seconds, of course. You can see it was a little fuller, and Campbell was trying to swing it away leg side. I suspect that would have missed leg stump. You can see that Root, after much indecision, was about to review. Was he? Yes, no, not sure. Anyway, the umpire said your time's up.
Shot. That sounded sweet. That's a remarkable shot.
And technically perfect. Forget taking the aerial route. Just watch the position he gets into and the pose he holds at the end. There's some cameramen here today and they would have loved that pose. Look at that.
Beautifully timed. Burns is in hot pursuit, but the ball will win that race.
50 up yet again. So that's every opening partnership in the series. There's been 50 apart from the very short run chase in the last game where they did lose a wicket. It's been a good combination for the West Indies. Campbell dominating this one.
Partnerships 53 and 52 in Bridgetown, 70 and 17 unbeaten in Antigua.
Would be very disappointing for Craig Brathwaite to hold out to that strategically placed fielder. Very disappointing for Brathwaite indeed.
Well, this is out of the blue. And it's a rush of blood. I mentioned the ball's not spinning. He advances down and he's looking to go all the way with a big six, and he drags it into mid-wicket. Anderson. It's good ground. Finishes up on his knees, but that's a bonus wicket. He doesn't play that way, Brathwaite. He's gone for 12 and the Windies 57 for 1.
Success for England through the bowling of Moeen Ali brings Shea Hope to the crease. Another one. 2 and 2 for Moeen Ali. Will they think about a review?
Just roll through to the pad, thank you. Yep, no bat, you can go to ball tracking when available, thanks. No problem. Here we go, Kumar. Pitching in line, impacts in line, wickets hitting, 3 reds. I'll get you to stay with your decision and we'll get you back on screen. You're on screen now.
Well, a turnaround. And it's Moeen Ali with 2 and 2. It just straightens enough. Going on to hit leg stump. But a turnaround for England. Campbell goes for 41, 57 for 2.
On a hat-trick, Moeen Ali, and lots of company to greet Darren Brattle.
Strikes. Smart catch in the gully. Really smart catch. It's taken Mark Wood 5 balls to strike, and a big wicket it is as well. Shea Hope.
After a very solid opening partnership, things are changing very quickly here for the West Indies. I was just about to say he might be able to bring that X factor to this England bowling. He's not featured in this series previous to this one, so there's a certain amount of newness to him joining this English attack. And he makes an impact right away. Delivery a little bit fuller. Shea Hope not being able to keep it down. Gone for one. It's 59 for 3.
57 for none becomes 59 for 3. 2 quick strikes from Moeen Ali. And now wicket to Mark Wood in his first over of the series. Brings Roston Chase to the crease. Oh, taken again. Brilliant. Brilliant from Wood. It's another catch in the gully. Roston Chase has gone first ball, and now it's Mark Wood on a hat-trick.
What a piece of cricket here by England. Mark Wood yet again presenting an opportunity, getting really good support from his teammates. Short, just playing away from his body a bit, opening the blade. That's a sharp catch. Rory Burns, the catcher in that cordon, accounts for Roston Chase, who's gone without scoring. It's 59 for 4 now.
Mark Wood will be endeavouring to give them another moment to remember. He's on a hat-trick beside the wicketkeeper Johnny Bairstow. 3 slips, 2 gully, leg slip, short leg. Mark Wood on a hat-trick. Hetmeyer survives. No, it's not carried. It's just short of first slip. Amazingly, given the pace with which Wood is bowling, that was 146 clicks, and there's plenty of carry in this pitch, but that edge from Hetmeyer falls short. Oh, should be taken, and is taken. Brilliant from Mark Wood. What a spell this has been. Previous edge fell short of Joe Root. This one absolutely flew through, and the England captain took it on the second grab. Great session for England. Brilliant fast bowling from Mark Wood.
Always great to see cricketers enjoying their trade. Joe Root, England's captain, and Mark Wood showing exactly that. Hetmeyer has been flirting with danger outside the off stump in the previous over. This time, not lucky. Again, hanging his bat outside the off stump, standing beside the ball. Joe Root hangs on the second attempt. Another wicket for England, and they're happy.
Dramatic session, some dramatic fast bowling there from Mark Wood, who's had to wait until the final test match of this series to get his chance, and had to wait until the 22nd over to get his chance. When he did, what an impact he has made. Bowled quickly, has taken 3 wickets, the final one of them Hetmeyer, who looked vulnerable outside that off stump, and has edged through to Joe Root. So it's Mark Wood who leads England off at tea, and West Indies find themselves 74 for 5 and up against it.
At tea, the West Indies had been reduced to 74 for 5. Campbell and Brathwaite did an excellent job with a half-century opening partnership. Campbell did the bulk of the scoring. He was very entertaining. But once that partnership was broken, things started coming loose. Bravo was not out on 6. Moeen Ali was the man to remove the 2 Windies openers. He was quite good on a pitch that didn't offer much by way of spin. And Mark Wood, coming in for his first test match, bowled with pace and great hostility to pick up 3 for 12. Which meant at the interval of tea, the Windies were still 203 runs behind, with only 5 wickets left in their first innings.
We'll have 4 there.
Well, he's been in good nick, Shane Dowrich. Not just with the gloves, but with the bat as well.
Outside edge, gone! Root again, Wood again.
Best figures in Test cricket for Mark Wood. And this is good bowling. The first one tucked him up, it was short. And this one up a little further, catches Bravo on the crease. And Joe Root makes no mistake. So a devastating spell from Mark Wood continues as the West Indies lose their 6th wicket. Good attacking, hostile bowling, and Darren Bravo goes for 6. It's 79 for 6.
Oh, here we go. Game on, 1 bounce, board.
Stand and deliver.
It's nicely played actually by Shane Dowrich, who's a nifty player. He got on his toes and worked that off his hip, and the value that pace gives you as a fielding captain. The other side of the coin is that when you're batting, it comes off the bat rather quickly as well when you get into a good position, as Dowrich did here. Timed nicely. That was elegant. We've seen him try and smash it so far, but actually there he just played a nice punch off the back foot, used the pace. 100 up for West Indies, 103 for 6. Oh, should be taken. Yeah, Bairstow. There's a bit of drift there for Moeen Ali. He's got a strong cross breeze. And Kemo Paul looking to advance. That ball has drifted past his outside edge, and Bairstow has done the rest.
Yeah, just as Alistair was suggesting, it wasn't a big hoik and the slog that he thought might come, but he tempted him down the pitch, and that breeze, the trade winds, providing a bit of drift, and Bairstow makes no mistake. A good day for Wood at one end, a fine day for Ali at the other. A little cameo from the all-rounder, and he made 9, but it was entertaining. 104 for 7.
There we go, beautiful. Shane Dowrich. A magnificent reverse lap to the fence, takes him into the 20s, 113 for 7.
Had a good series, and he took an excellent catch today. He's kept well throughout the series, had that brilliant 100 on his home ground in Bridgetown. Been real tick for Windies cricket. Dowrich.
Henley will have to give chase again, but I don't think he'll cut this one off. Firm drive from Shane Dowrich, who's looking in good touch actually, moves to 26.
Well, that boundary came because of a previous boundary, a reverse sweep, and the fielder at extra cover had gone. Root himself had gone to the reverse sweep behind square, and it left cover open, and Dowrich didn't need asking again. Looks in good touch. Nicely bowled. Bairstow just wondering if he lifted his back leg just as he got his balance back. Often Johnny Bairstow does this.
Yeah, look, to me that's inconclusive. It looks like there could be some foot down there, so I'm ready to make my decision for the big screen. And my decision is not out. I repeat, not out.
Well, fair enough all round, I think. fair enough for England to appeal and Bairstow to be alert to the opportunity, but I think the third umpire was right.
And Stokes is off after that one. Outfield has quickened certainly from yesterday. 4 to end the 45th over. West Indies are 141 for 7. Oh, that's wonderfully timed. Just a flip from Dowrich. Beautiful shot off his hip.
He's very good at that shot, Shane Dowrich. Gets across the stumps, nice wrist work.
Oh, what a wonderful delivery, squaring him up. England are adamant, Broad's always adamant. They're reviewing straight away on LBW.
Roger, here you go. Pitching outside off, impacts in line, wickets hitting. It's 3 reds. I'm going to get you back on screen and recommend you change your decision to out. You're on screen now.
Well, I imagine Rod Tucker felt that that might have hit Dowrich outside the line. That's probably why he gave it not out. The technology has worked for England, but that is a sensational delivery from Stuart Broad. A leg cutter, which he used to good effect in Antigua. A leg cutter here, and it did everything right. England break the partnership, the stubborn partnership that has helped West Indies weather a storm, but England have the 8 down now for 145, and Dowrich has gone for 38.
Goes high into the air. Is this a chance? That's brilliant. Stuart Broad always looked like he was never in control, but in the end the grab was good enough.
Well, give me a break. He's never catching this, Stuart Broad. Such a tall man. It's a hike, it's a heave, it's a slog from Joseph. He's not getting anywhere near this. It goes way outside off stump. Catch. Going backwards, one-handed. Oh, what a mitt. And it stays in there. Terrific from Broad. Just been bowling a good spell. Real athleticism and fitness. Alzari Joseph goes for 2, 148 for 9.
Well, there you go, Shannon Gabriel. Nice back punch, gets him a boundary.
No frills from Shannon Gabriel. Loosener from Mark Wood. Sits up nicely wide outside off stump. Windies trail by 123.
A bit of disdain on the face of Shannon Gabriel. Got him! 5-4. Mark Wood immediately makes his mark on this test match. First opportunity, and he's got a 5-wicket haul.
Well, this will be immensely popular within the team. Fabulous character, wholehearted performance, pacey performance. Memorable from Mark Wood. Something to cheer at long last. He'll be absolutely thrilled. He's got the ball. Finishes with 5 for 41 in 8.2 overs. 4 wickets for Moeen Ali. And England have a very handy lead of 123.
Windies shut out for 154. It's the second lowest total at this venue by any test playing nation. Remember, this is a 7th test match here at this venue. And what a moment it is for this man. Brought into the England side for this, the 3rd test. This over, he picked up 2 wickets and then closes the innings off. Full straight, cannons into the stumps.
Not the type of performance the Windies would have wanted with the bat bowled out for 154 in just 47.2 overs. The top score coming from John Campbell at the top. He got another 38 from Shane Dorrich, who's shown good form in recent months. But so many batsmen failing to get into double figures, just hustled by the pace of Wood and the guile of Ali. And to reinforce the figures of those two bowlers just mentioned, 9 wickets shared between them, 5-wicket haul for Mark Wood, his first in Test match cricket, 4 wickets to Moeen Ali. Both bowlers were on a hat-trick at different periods of time, and the other wicket went to Stuart Broad. It meant that England were in a strong position. They had a lead of 123.
Burns and Jennings. Got to clear your mind. Forget everything that's gone before. Try and visualize when you've been playing well. So, Windies with a new ball.
Roach with the new ball from the pavilion end. Starts down the leg side. Well, I spoke about the 16 wickets bowling so far in the day's play. It's a record at this ground in a single day's cricket. Very good delivery. Kept a little bit low again. Moving away from the left-handed Rory Burns.
Well, they both had a chuckle here, Burns and Roach. The ball scutters down. Just misses off stump. There's a good moment here. Batsman and bowler are just smiling away at each other.
That's a beauty. That's moved a long, long way. Darrich again, very good with the gloves, but there's a lot of movement there. Quite a bit after it went past the edge. A bit fuller, and it might have found the edge, but watch the way this moves. Missed it by a long way. Good take. His glove work has been excellent. Cut away. Through the gap. Away for 4.
That will do a lot for him. Looked in control of this. Was a bit close to him, but just got on top of it.
Full delivery. Well, the standard of cricket has been excellent. Burns was good in the gully region. A little fiddle outside off stump. But Jennings survives, and he's there for day 3. And what a day 2 has been. Very, very watchable and enjoyable day. It had absolutely everything. And it was the day that the England fans have waited for in this series, and their players. The day that they showed some guts, some fight, some pace, and some character.
A solid end to the day for England. 19 without loss from 10 overs. There were moments when there were a few plays and misses, so it wasn't as easy as things would suggest there. 10 to Burns, 8 to Jennings. Roach, Gabriel and Paul got the ball still to bounce at times to deviate, but they weren't able to put apart or set apart that opening pair. So England end day 2 in a very strong position, 142 ahead with all their wickets in hand in their second innings. We hope that you have enjoyed all the action and the highlights from day 2. Look forward to your company next time. From St. Lucia, bye for now.